Hi everybody, welcome! I'm so glad you're joining me today for a story time from my big blue couch. My name is Amanda and I am one of the storytellers at the Ann Arbor District Library. Are you ready for us to get started today? Let's go! Bring on Mr. Knickerbocker! Can you show me your two hands? There they are. Can you make a beat? Mr. Knickerbocker, Knickerbocker number 9. I just got back and I'm feeling fine. So let's get the rhythm of the hands. Now we've got the rhythm of the hands. Now let's get the rhythm of our eyes. Now we've got the rhythm of the eyes. Now let's get the rhythm of our hips. Shh, shh. Now we've got the rhythm of our hips. Shh, shh. Now let's get the rhythm of the number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more you want to do? Okay, you ready? 10. Oh, 10. 10 big claps. That is perfect. But hey, after 10 big claps, my hands are very warmed up. Look what they can do. They can open and shut. We know that song. Let us open, shut them, open, shut them. Give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Lay them in your lap, lap, lap. Creep them, creep them, creep them, creep them, right up to your chin. Open wide your little mouth up, but do not let them in. No way. Roll them, roll them, roll them, roll them, just like this. Roll them fast, roll them faster, roll them really fast, faster, faster, faster. And let's roll them really slow. And wave them, wave them, wave them, wave them. Blow a little kiss. Mwah! Excellent job. I am so glad you sang along with me. We are just about ready for our stories, but first, we've got to see what's in our banana mail. Do you spy it? Way down there, let's peek it. Whoop, there it is. Ooh, a package with bananas on it. Banana mail, banana mail, banana mail, banana mail, banana mail, banana mail, banana mail. I wonder what's inside. I bet you it's a camel. No, it's kind of flat. Maybe it's a kazoo. No? What? Maybe it's a cake? No? Do you think I should just look inside and see? Okay, you ready? There's a letter inside for us. What letter did we get sent today? Look at that letter. What letter is that? Put it right here. What letter is that? That is letter H. Very good. And what sound does letter H say? Ha, ha, ha. Like happy. Ha, ha. Horse. Hand. Can you think of any other good words that start with the h, h sound? House. Howdy. Hi. Hippo. What about hat? H is for Harry, like Harry Potter. Any other names? Maybe Hannah or Holly? Howie? Howard? Lots of good H words. How about, ooh, how? Hot? Ooh, hot. It's not super hot today, so that's a good day to record story time when it's not super hot. What else starts with H? Oh, head. Head. Can you think of something you wear on your head? Could it be a hat? I say we do hat story times because that's what we've got today. We've got hats. H is for hat, and today we've got hat stories. Let's put the letter H down here for safekeeping and get ready for our hats. Do you have a cool hat on at home? I don't have a hat on. I wish I had a cool hat. I got a new baseball cap in the mail recently, and I love wearing it when I go for my walks every day. It is fluorescent orange. Are you wearing a hat? Is it a baseball hat or a winter hat? I wonder. Well, speaking of winter, take a look at this. It looks like snow, doesn't it? Now, wait a minute. Just because it's not 90 degrees, Miss Amanda, doesn't mean that we're ready for snowy stories. But this one is a special story. Sometimes it's fun to do wintry stories in the summer, and this one has lots of hats in it, so we should talk about this story. This story is about a chicken. Let me put her up there. Where is she at? Let me see. Whoa, there she is. Put her right here. Now this is a lovely chicken. This is a chicken named Minerva. Minerva Louise. Can you say that? Minerva Louise. And this story is called A Hat for Minerva Louise. Well, once upon a time, there was a chicken named Minerva Louise, and she was in her happy chicken coop with all of her chickeny friends. Well, one morning, she woke up and looked out the window and noticed everything was covered in white, fluffy snow. Oh, she was so excited, she couldn't wait to go and play in it. She tried to get her chicken friends to come along, but they didn't want to come. Oh, it's gonna be too cold, Minerva. You'll freeze your feathers off. Oh, tut, tut, said Minerva. She wanted to go outside. So she burst through the chicken coop door and landed right in a fresh pile of snow. And well, they were right. It's pretty cold out here. Ooh, I better find something to put on so I can stay nice and warm. So Minerva went over to the gardening shed, and she thought she could peck around and poke around and find something in the shed she could use to keep herself warm. Maybe a hat, some gloves, some shoes, who knows? Let's see what she finds. Well, she started to poke around that garden shed, and she found something wonderful. She found a pair of boots. So she put those boots on her chicken feet, like so. But oh, those boots were too big for Minerva Louise. Now wait a minute. Do those look like boots to you? I think they're just gardening gloves. Minerva doesn't know. She thinks they're boots, and that's okay. This story gets silly. Well, Minerva took off those big boots and kicked them aside, and she continued to poke around the garden shed to see what else she could find. And that's when she found a really great hat. What is it really? Yeah. She found this great hat, and she put it on her head. Hey, who turned out the lights? Hollered Minerva Louise. Well, she tossed that hat off her head. Oh, that's better. Oh, let's see if I can find something else. And she poked around, and she found something else that would make a great hat. She found, a nice green hat. Look at that. It's a funny shape. Well, she put that hat on her head, just like so. Wait a minute! Where'd everybody go? Oh, that hat was too big for Minerva Louise. Well, she pecked around the garden shed, and then she found something else, something very big and very long, very twisty. Oh, she found something that would make an amazing scarf. So she took it and twisted it around her neck, just like a scarf. There she goes, but oh, it was hard to walk. This scarf was too big for Minerva Louise. Is that a scarf? I think it looks like a garden hose. Oh, she's being creative. So Minerva took off that big old scarf and kicked it aside, and she thought, And she left the garden shed and went walking outside, and she noticed that everything else had a hat. The mailbox had a nice white hat. The garbage can had a nice white hat. And there was a snowman that also had a nice hat on its head. Well, Minerva walked over and asked where they got those hats. She asked the mailbox, "Hey, where'd you get that hat?" No answer. So she asked the garbage can, "Hey, garbage can, where'd you get that hat?" No answer. She asked the snowman, "Say, that's a fine-looking hat. Where'd you get it?" No answer. Nobody and nothing would tell her where they got those hats. But But then she noticed something peeking out from the snow. It was purple, just like in the snowman's cap. So Minerva bent down and started to peck and poke in the snow, and she pulled out a hat. But wait, what was that? She pulled out what? Two hats! So Minerva put one hat on her bottom, just like so, and she put the other hat right on her head, just like that. And there was Minerva Louise. She had two hats, and that was just fine by Minerva Louise. The end. Oh, wow. Now, hey, wait a minute. This is a funny story because is that really a hat? No, they're mittens. Oh, Minerva is silly. She is so creative. I'm going to take all of our pieces down and scoop them away so we are ready for our very next story. Thank you for listening at home to that one. I think we should do a song, and I have a song we haven't done in a while. It's our song about Bingo the dog. Now let's spell Bingo out. We've got B, I, N. See how they can fit on here. B, I, N. Do you remember what comes next? G. And last comes O. B-I-N-G-O. There's a farmer who had a dog, and Bingo was his name-o. And as we go along, I'll take away a letter, and then instead of saying that letter, we will give a clap. And if you would like to stand up and also jump and clap at the same time, you are welcome to. You'll see how it goes. It's very, very fun. Are you ready to sing along? Please join in when you know the words. You ready? There was a farmer had a dog, and Bingo was its name-o. B-I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was its name-o. Take away that B. See what happened? There was a farmer had a dog, and Bingo was its name-o. I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was its name-o. Take away the I. There was a farmer had a dog, and Bingo was its name-o. N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was its name-o. What letter do we take away now? The N. Goodbye, N. There was a farmer had a dog, and Bingo was its name-o. G-O, 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 and Bingo was its name-o. Goodbye, G. One letter left. There was a farmer had a dog, and Bingo was its name-o. O, 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 and Bingo was its name-o. Take away the O. No letters left. Let's do it. There was a farmer had a dog, and Bingo was its name-o. And Bingo was its name-o. Nice work. That was lots of clapping. I hope some of you jump. I know when I do story time with you at the library, I love to do the jumping part. But it's very hard to jump and sit and look at the camera at the same time. So I decided to sit for it. All right, well, Bingo was out the door, and we are back to some hat stories. Are you ready for another hat? No, we had a wintry story. I think we've got a fall story. Even though it's not fall, I'm not ready for fall yet. We've got a fall story. Or maybe when you watch this, it will actually be fall. Doesn't matter. This next story, it's from a book. It's called The Scarecrows Hats. Here is our hat. Oh, what a fine looking scarecrow hat. Well, one afternoon, the scarecrow stood perched on his perch with his arms out and its back tied to the post, and it had a lovely hat on its head. Well, a chicken, not Minerva, a different chicken, a chicken came waddling along and saw that hat. And the chicken said, "Say, Scarecrow, that's a good-looking hat." And the scarecrow said, "Oh, It's a great hat, but you know what? My back hurts. I stand on this pole day after day, night after night, and all my back hurts. If I had a stick, a walking stick, I could prop myself up on it, and oh, my back might get a nice rest. Oh, I would trade this hat for a stick any day. Now, Minerva didn't have a stick, but she knew someone who did. So she said goodbye to the Scarecrow, and off she went. She went to visit Groundhog. He had the stick. Groundhog was using that stick to try to hold open the door to his little house, his little burrow. And the chicken said, "Hey, Groundhog, that's a good-looking stick you got there." "Oh, it's a good stick, yeah, but you know what? It's not very useful. I'm trying to open my door with, keep it open with the stick, and oh, it keeps slamming closed, you know? If I had a ribbon, I could just tie it closed. Wouldn't that be helpful?" "Yes. Oh, I would trade this stick for a ribbon any day." Now, Chicken didn't have a ribbon, but she knew someone who did. So she went to visit Crow, and there was Crow with a lovely ribbon, putting it in its nest. It was making a nest, and Chicken said, "Crow, that's a good-looking ribbon you got there." "Oh, yeah, it's a good ribbon indeed. It is, except I really wish I had something softer to put in my nest to keep my little bottom toasty. Oh, I would trade this ribbon for something soft, like a big pile of wool. Oh, I'd trade it for some wool any day." Now, Chicken didn't have any wool, but do you know what she says? She knows someone who did. So Chicken went to visit Sheep. Sheep had lots of soft wool on it. And Chicken said, "Say, Sheep, look at all that soft, fluffy wool on your body." "Oh, yeah, this wool is really fluffy and soft, but you know what? It doesn't help me when it comes to those pesky foxes trying to hunt me down. Oh, if I had a pair of glasses, I could wear some glasses and maybe I could see the foxes and the wolves coming for me. Oh, I would trade some wool for a nice pair of glasses any day." Now, Chicken did not have a pair of glasses, but she knew someone who did. So she went to visit Owl, and high up in the tree was Owl wearing a very nice pair of glasses. Chicken looked at those glasses and said, "Owl, say, those are some fine glasses you got there." And Owl said, "Oh, I suppose. Yeah, they're nice glasses, but oh, I really wish I had me some coverings for my windows. A nice blanket, thick, to cover those windows and block the light. That way I could sleep whenever I wanted to without this light shining on me. Oh, I'd trade these glasses for a blanket any day." Now, Chicken did not have a blanket, but she knew someone who did. So she went to visit Donkey. And there was Donkey with a lovely blanket right on its back. Chicken waddled over to Donkey and said, "Donkey, say, that's a good-looking blanket you got there." And Donkey said, "Yeah, it's a good blanket, but oh, these flies won't leave me alone, buzzing around my ears, buzzing around my tail. Oh, I wish I had some feathers. I could tie them to the end of my tail and swish those flies right away. Oh, I wish I had some feathers." Now, Chicken was a chicken. Chicken had some feathers, so Chicken plucked some feathers right from her backside, and she gave those fluffy feathers right to Donkey. And Donkey gave her the blanket. Now, we have some trading to do. Do you remember who wanted the blanket to cover its windows? Owl. So she took the blanket to Owl, gave Owl the blanket, and Owl gave her the glasses. Now, do you remember who wanted to wear those glasses so they could see better and find those wolves and foxes? Sheep. So she gave the glasses to Sheep, and Sheep gave Chicken some nice fluffy wool. Oh, fluffy wool indeed. Now, Chicken has to take the wool to somebody. Do you remember who wanted the wool for a nice soft bottom? Crow. She took the wool to Crow, And Crow gave her the ribbon from her nest. Now Chicken had that ribbon. Who wanted the ribbon to tie the door closed? Groundhog. She took that ribbon to Groundhog, and Groundhog gave her the stick. Who wanted the stick? The Scarecrow. She carried that stick over to where Scarecrow was. And there was Scarecrow in his lovely, amazing hat. And Chicken said, Scarecrow, look! I brought you a stick. Are you still ready to make that trade? Oh, indeed. So Scarecrow took off his hat and gave it to Chicken. And the Scarecrow took that stick and he propped his arm on it and he could rest his aching back. Oh, thank you. So Chicken took that hat and she said, no, thank you. She ran away with that hat. She flipped it over and she began to collect soft leaves and flowers and hay to put in the bottom. And then the Chicken hopped right inside it. She was going to use that hat as a nice little nest. She nestled her little chicken bottom right in and she was happy. Well, a little while later, Duck waddled by and Duck said, Chicken, that's a good looking nest you got there. And Chicken said, oh, it sure is, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. The end. And that is the story of Scarecrow's hat. Now that's a big hat. Very nice listening, everybody. Are you ready to do a little song or two before we have to do our last story? That hat made my hair all silly. I think we should do a song with our hands. Can you show me your two hands? Can you put your hands up high? Can you put them down low? Can you show me your elbows? Can you make some wings? There you are. That's our song. We'll do it slow at first, and then we'll get faster. Put your hands up high. Put your hands down low. Put your hands in the middle and wiggle them so. Put your elbows to the front. Put your elbows to the back. Put your elbows to the side and quack, quack, quack. Let's speed it up. Put your hands up high, put your hands down low. Put your hands in the middle and wiggle them so. Put your elbows to the front, put your elbows to the back. Put your elbows to the side and quack, quack, quack. One more time, really fast. Put your hands up high, put your hands down low. Put your hands in the middle and wiggle them so. Put your elbows to the front, put your elbows to the back. Put your elbows to the side and quack, quack, quack. Give yourselves a hand. It got tricky as we got faster at the end. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, ready for a story. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, ready for a story. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, nod your head. If you're ready for a story, nod your head. If you're ready for a story, ready for a story. If you're ready for a story, nod your head. Very good. And here's our story. It's called I Love My Hat, written by Douglas Florian, pictures by Paige Kaiser. I love my hat. And it's an animal story. And this animal story takes place on a farm. One autumn morning, Farmer Brown got on his tractor and headed to town. Soon he saw a calico cat. Nice hat, Calico Cat. Thanks, said the Calico Cat, and he started to sing. I love my hat, I love my hat, I love my hat, sang the Calico Cat. Hop aboard, said Farmer Brown. Soon they came across a nanny goat. Nice coat, nanny goat, said Farmer Brown. Thanks, said the nanny goat, and she started to sing. I love my coat, I love my coat, I love my coat, sang the goat. Hop aboard, said Farmer Brown. These are some fancy animals. Soon they came across a big white ox. Nice socks, big white ox, said Farmer Brown. Thanks, said the white ox, and he started to sing. I love my socks, I love my socks, I love my socks, sang the big white ox. Hop aboard, said Farmer Brown. Soon they came across a field mouse. Nice blouse, field mouse, said Farmer Brown. Thanks, said the field mouse, and she started to sing. Can you guess her song? I love my blouse, I love my blouse, I love my blouse, sang the field mouse. Hop aboard, said Farmer Brown. Soon they came across a pig in the sty. Nice tie, pig in the sty. Thanks, said the pig, and he started to sing. I love my tie, I love my tie, I love my tie, sang the pig in the sty. Hop aboard, said Farmer Brown. Soon they came across 2 turtle doves. Nice gloves, turtle doves, said the farmer. Thanks, said the turtle doves, and they started to sing. I love my gloves, I love my gloves, I love my gloves, sang the turtle doves. Hop aboard, said the farmer. Look at those, they got gloves on. Soon they came across a big brown bear. Nice underwear, big brown bear, said Farmer Brown. Thanks, said the big brown bear, and he started to sing. I love my underwear, I love my underwear, I love my underwear, sang the big brown bear. Hop aboard, said Farmer Brown. Soon they came across 2 caribous. Nice shoes, caribous, said Farmer Brown. Thanks, said the caribous, and they started to sing. I love my shoes, I love my shoes, I love my shoes, sang the caribous. As they pulled into town, the animals sang, Farmer Brown, you need new clothes. Dress yourself up from your nose to your toes. Off I goes, said Farmer Brown. And when he got back, he sang a song. Look at him. I love my clothes, I love my clothes, I love my clothes. Wherever I goes, I love my clothes when the autumn wind blows. The end. And that is the story of I Love My Hat. We had so many animals with so many very cool looking hats. Very nice listening, everybody. Well, it's the end. We must do our knees up, Mother Brown. I've got my little paddle here. Now, for knees up, Mother Brown, this is our lumberjack. And when our lumberjack, he's the dancing dog. Hi, dancing dog. When he is dancing up in the air, you are sitting down and listening. And then when he is on the board dancing, you can hop up and dance, dance, dance too. All right, and we start with our girl from France. There was a girl from France who didn't know how to dance. The only thing that she could do was knees up, Mother Brown. Oh, knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, never let the breeze up. Knees up, Mother Brown. Sit back down. There was a chicken who looked for a hat. She found a mitten and that was that. And the only other thing that she could do was knees up, Mother Brown. Oh, knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, never let the breeze up. Knees up, Mother Brown. Sit back down. Another chicken used a hat for a nest, and it really was the best. And the only other thing that she could do was knees up, Mother Brown. Oh, knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, never let the breeze up. Knees up, Mother Brown. Sit back down. Take a bow, dancing dog. Nice job. Next up is our friend, our teeny tiny man. What does he love to do? There was a teeny tiny man who loved to do handstands. Let's see if he can do one today. You ready? Nope. Nope, that did not work today. And the only other thing that he could do was knees up, Mother Brown. Oh, knees up, Mother Brown. Woo! Knees up, Mother Brown. Wee! Knees up, never let the breeze up. Knees up, Mother Brown. Faster! Knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, Mother Brown. Wiggle, wiggle fingers right up to the sky. Wiggle, wiggle fingers. Wave them all goodbye. Friends at home, thank you so much for joining me for story time and listening along and singing our songs. Don't forget, if you've got babies in the house, age 0 to 2, we've got baby time for grown-ups to watch. And, of course, the Saturday show is a great show for everybody to watch. All right, friends, everybody have a great week. I'll see you next time.